Rat City. It never changes. Or maybe it does. What do I know? I don't know anything about it. But this is obviously something different from some of the other games. This is an adventure clicker that I would like to show you. It is a Ludum Dare entry, so there are some issues with it that we'll talk about after I show you around. But first of all, let's click in and see how things are going.
Rat City. Population too many. I don't know why I come out here. It smells like piss. My fucking toilet's clogged again. I gotta find the source and finally fix it for good.
So this is us here in our balcony brooding around our cigarette as we look over Rat City. Like any good noir-esque, storyline fiction. Let's go back into the house. There's nothing else we can click on out here. This is our tiny little apartment. That takes us out to the balcony. We don't seem to have a bed unless it's behind us, or that's it maybe. I don't know. We're a rat. I don't know what we sleep on. If we look at the toilet, we just bruise and don't say anything. So let's head out. Here we are on the mean back alleyways of Rat City. We can't enter the sewer because apparently
I gotta say bye to Jimmy before I leave.
we need to talk to Jimmy. Talk to Larry.
Oh, hi, Chef. Toilet's clogged again?
You guessed it. Third time this week.
Oh, shit. Tough luck.
He doesn't have too much to say, but I'm glad we spoke to him. And that's our home. But we can move further out onto the mean streets. Have it, we could chat to them, but they don't really say much. So let's just head into the jazz club. And here's Jimmy over here, so let's have a chat to him.
Hi, Chev. Got you some cheese. Happy birthday, dude.
I haven't felt this alive since the divorce.
Sure. Don't mention it.
So we got given some cheese, and that counts as us saying goodbye to Jimmy. Nice of him to give us some cheese for the birthday. We made it miserable for him with our downer response, but whatever works. So we head back into the mean streets, and we can get back to near our place and head down the sewer. That takes us back up, so apparently we've already gone down a level, and we can head
Looks like
to
the pipes continue into the wall. I should question the locals.
right. Do you think these are our pipes? Yeah, probably. Anyway, so we're heading to Chinatown to question the locals. And over here we have the
我是
chef.
炒饭的厨师。
I am the one that fries rice,
I'm not hungry.
so we don't need anything from him. There's a guy here called NPC that obviously needs his name updated. But let's head into the sewer center. Okay, we went through to the sewer center. Where are we? We're over there. Now this lad won't let us in because he doesn't like our hat.
You're not coming in with a fedora like that.
Looks like I can't go in the front. Have to find another way.
So if we head round to the back, unwedge ourselves. Nothing we can click on here, but if I chat to this guy,
I'm gonna need some paperwork.
he wants some paperwork. What's paper? Alright, a little champ
I
here
will kill for some cheese fried rice.
is hungry, so he wants us, well, he doesn't want us, but we can go fetch the cheese fried rice for him. Really like that neon sign, it's a nice detail. At least our progress there isn't broken. Chat to the chef. Fresh cheese, 1 cheese fried rice coming up.
Thanks.
We got a fried rice acquired. And now we can head back to the service center. I keep clicking on the text to make it go faster, but then I break off the voice acting, which I feel really bad by. Voice actors' work is pretty tough, from what I gather. Let's get on the back way. Give this lad his food.
I will kill for some cheese fried rice. Oh shit! You got me food?
It looks distracted now. Now's my chance to go in.
Alright, little champ starts dancing, and we can enter here. And we got some funky beats. And that's where I'm going to leave it, because I think you can see the gameplay from here. So, if all you wanted to see was a little bit of the gameplay, I would say thank you for watching. I do recommend you come and play it. I mean, it is a stunning looking game, and will hopefully have an interesting story. I think you should like this video, because that would help me out. I think you should subscribe, because I will then show you more game reviews of other cool games to play. And I think you should comment, because commenting is how you train the YouTube algorithm to give you more stuff that you want, and it helps me because it teaches the algorithm that my videos are worth watching, and so that is a mutual benefit, and there's nothing better than that. I am going to close this video so that it stops making noise. Right, so if all you want to see was the gameplay, thank you for watching. See you in the next video. If you are interested in the critique, well, to start off with, the UI. The most obvious issue was that there were no sound controls, my usual bugbear. I couldn't turn the music off, and that's a pain in the butt. I also couldn't set any other options. And while I'm talking about it, this is more sort of the game feeling sort of thing, but the when you mouse over something that's interactable, it kind of starts typing out what the thing is that you've moused over, which is a really nice visual effect, but actually quite inconvenient for finding what I can click on, because if I mouse over something and I'm moving my mouse, it kind of starts and restarts typing the name of whatever the thing is out, so you can't see what you've moused over, but it looks like there's multiple things there. So I'm now sitting and dragging my mouse in little circles, going, are there 2 things here I can click on? What's going on? That really bothered me. So yeah, that's a bit of a pain. A few other things about the UI, and also about the immersion. I'd like more background, more story, what my character is. Look, this is in the context of this being a Ludum Dare game jam game. That's what it was crafted for. Obviously, the time limits are relatively tight, so there's a lot of things here. I'm talking in the context of trying to take this game to the next level. It needs some polishing. So yeah, the immersion could do with some more depth. I feel quite detached from the main player character. I'd like to be more in his head and more working along his lines. The sounds, I mean, without the sound controls also there wasn't really much contextual sound. The music, I didn't really like it. That kind of looming, almost horror-esque sound in the main city areas, I could do with something more sort of cool jazzy, for the kind of the noir aesthetic. I mean, it's fine. It was too loud. It could be toned down a little bit. The voice acting quality needs a bit of polishing, but I mean that's fine. The actors are fine. It's just the sound quality. But I'm not much of a sound engineer, so I'm not really the one to comment there. The art is stunning. This game visually is beautiful. I mean, the fine details in the backgrounds, the movement of the characters, everything is top notch. I cannot see much at all that this game could be polished up with in terms of the art. In terms of the feeding, I felt like I get wedged behind things sometimes. There's little stuff here and there that I get stuck behind. I had some issues moving to the next area, and if I didn't know that was the next area, that would have confused me a bit. So yeah, I think the set design could do with a little bit of polishing in terms of the mechanics of it. but it's not too serious, especially if it's obvious where I need to go. And I think some some highlighting or something like that, rather than just the mouse over things, showing me something that I can interact with, that might make it a little easier to play, at the risk of ruining the aesthetic a little bit. Some kind of subtle highlight would be good. I think a lot of the old school games had the sort of the cursor change and things like that, not just the text appear. And yeah, like I said, I don't like that. Well, I do like the typing of the name thing visually, aesthetically, but I don't like it functionally. It didn't. It makes it harder to find out what I can and can't click on, and that's kind of what I'm doing in a click adventure. But those rather harsh critiques aside, this is a stunning game. Come and play it. Link will be in the description. And thank you for watching. And I will see you in the next video.